That's the worst part about Fearless Game 1 is sometimes people stop cooking, and now the Rakan as well. And I gotta say, if Rogue can pilot this draft, if they can play with the level of aggression needed, this is a fantastic by the time they're able to move up into the river. The moment will have already passed. And there's not really a counterplay on the top side as grubs aren't available yet.
Yeah, I guess the downside of having those jungle clears pretty much mimicked is the
threat of dive. We're losing plates here.
And I like the fact that SK did swap their bot lane to top, because in the event that Maorang said, screw my bot lane camps, I want to come and fight this, at the very least SK's bottom lane will be there and ready to fight.
And this is one of SK's, I think, favorite plays, is usually using top lane or TP to reset to bottom lane. You can see Ezreal's already on the top side. Did look like KazaLoLL lost a couple minions to the tower there, but without a replay, hard to respect the potential dive. But now he's very vulnerable. Maorang gonna start things, Wind becoming lightning. Execute the one tanking tower though, is just gonna get immediately pulled back. Quick first blood, but Maorang?
I think Gen X is in trouble.
Rinse and repeat is the name of the game. The flash forward, they know that Rumble's got no flash. 3 talent strike, Wind becoming lightning, Gen X becoming dead.
Yep. And it's a nice repeat gank from Rogue. Keep attacking this bot side and try and funnel that gold into Patrick, who is the individual that's claimed both kills for Rogue. So this Kalista is off to a great start, building a nice gold lead, getting accelerated towards that Blade of the Ruin King. So I think Rogue playing towards their win condition nicely, and we're getting to see what we wanted to see from Maorang.
Ezreal ult incoming. Maorang flash backwards, follow-up is there. Maorang likely dead. Shockwave does manage to connect with Bukata, grabbing that one. Good response coming in from SK. However, that's the TP being committed. Rogue, this is their time to kick things off. Ball from Larson towards the top side of the river. Grouping as a 5-man here, and a little bit awkward from the side of SK. They do get the TP out, but despite their initial setup, aren't really able to hold the objective. Dewey sent it to the bottom side of the map to pick up that wave, but doesn't have a TP of his own, so won't be here to join if they do want to go for the grubs.
They're going straight towards the grubs, and Rogue is right behind them. Rogue still have that 5-stack. Kadui is bot lane. I don't know how they're going to contest this.
Larson isn't there, though. It is just a 4v4. Loopy level 5, nice Ezreal ult. 1 grub stolen away at the very least, so that's 4 for SK, a nice threshold to hit. Doesn't count towards the feats, but
no smites available right now.
Stay. Larson still
Loopy
not
on the flank.
way. They see Larson, they know now it's a 4v4, and they might want to kick things off. Bukata decent damage, now looking to lock up Patrick, but the Galio responding in turn. The magic damage shield clutch, and they can't quite finish the job. The Kalista, too damn strong in the extended fight. Larson here, gonna get harder to kill as this game goes on. Execute level 6 has caught RKR out. Shockwave there as well. Charmed, dashing away, no flash. Bukata just has to watch his mid laner die. Bit of an extended play. But again, SK losing it looks like half a wave. Can't see if there's a cannon there or not, but it just paid, I would say, costly in the sense that they've lost now 2, maybe 3 waves and now an entire tower to Larson just perma pushing this lane.
Yep. Remember that Larson was quite far behind during the laning phase, but after moving out and playing through side lanes a little bit more, he continues to pick up farm. He's at 166 CS at 15 minutes, the Larson Classic. My man loves to farm, and he's doing a great job of it so far in this game. Another tower will drop here. Favor us. That is a big HP bar that has disappeared.
He's recalling now. They're going to try to kill Maorang before the fight starts, but they get double ultis out. It's not too bad if Bukata can escape, but it looks like it's going to cost him his life. Execute now trying to follow up. Lockdown is there. Gen X looking for the disengage. Bukata miraculously making it out. A lot of initial cooldowns going down. The entire team now retreating, and it's Rogue who've overstayed because Gen X is finally here. And when it's not the Galio, he damn well hurts, but it's at him. It goes back in. A punch. A little bit of justice delivered as he's forced to flash out, but KazaLoLL now set to try and take over. Extra mana coming in, landing each and every shot. Wants to arcane shift forward.
As they stop Rogue in their tracksuit, we're progressively gaining more and more control over this game. And SK now bought themselves a little bit of breathing room.
Still Rogue with the gold lead, but as you highlighted, SK trying to control the bottom side as we see the push through lane from RKR. Maorang just gonna get this for free. At the end of the day, Rogue not
goes, hey, this buy is ending. We can just kill him real quick. Let me just follow up. I'll get the CC. Speaking of,
ulti in, Patrick untouched off to the side. Loopy trying to run, but he's already dead. KazaLoLL in a decent position, a lot of cooldowns burned. He's now trying to get face first into Patrick. Execute, trying to tank the damage, but Gen X is already there. Patrick getting burned down. It's a fight on 2 fronts as Bukata's still standing. Ulti from the Ezreal sidestep, but it doesn't matter. Walking into the red carpet, finding a fast dash. Larson tries to make his way out of there, but Clockwork not working fast enough. Shut down coming.
Right now, it's Bukata that's fishing.
Walking forward.
He's found a fish.
Behind. He seems to have found a big one, but he might have bit off more than he could chew. Bukata now in trouble. Flashing over the wall. Loopy is going to die for Bukata's sins. No. And this is one of the things we talked about earlier on, right? The range discrepancy means that it's a lot easier for SK to play in these stalled out scenarios.
Completely. You're completely right.
There's no flank.
Away at the HP bars of Rogue. Rogue's poke isn't really connecting right now. Good dodging from Rogue.
Adam's your flank, but it's not. He's not in a great position to flank, and more often than not, he's still going to have to ult onto someone, even if he finds the flank. So now it's a 50-50. Full committal for the coin flip. Adam just walks into them. They get the 50-50. Now finally the ult is coming out from Genex, but Patrick Larson relatively untouched. Malrang now retreating, but it's Loopy from behind with the flank. Kadui untouched. Double 80 carries ready to take over with Patrick. Can he make the difference? Patrick dipping, dashing, diving, and burning to death. Larson goes golden. With that extra tankiness, not the same as some extra damage. Kadui finding the double. Don't want to give this up. TP on the way. SK, do they want to back out? They're a bit scattered. They're a bit split. Kadui ignited. Rogue wandering in through bot. SK immediately pinging the mid lane, trying to get pressure somewhere else on the map.
I think SK are doing the right thing and just backing off, utilizing the fact that a lot of TP, well, the TP fan was committed. But as you rightly said, Rogue is now putting the pressure on SK. They have to respond.
In. Armor penetration there now.
Keep your eyes on Genex. He's been instrumental in so many of these fights.
Adam trying to hold the choke. 7K, there's spears there too. Rogue, if they play this slow, it's in their favor, but XQ couldn't try to follow. Decent combo. Maurer gonna find an initial interrupt. Knockup coming through onto Kadui. Kadui initially chunked out, but burning. Strong core from SK, completely grouped up. Patrick retreating, Larson running. There's just more damage on the side of SK. Ulti through, Kadui! Oh my god, it's disgusting, SK! A beautiful sequence of spells.
Even they should be able to secure this objective.
It's a bit tricky though. Kadui's pretty powerful, makes it tough for Adam to match in the side lane. We'll at least be able to match the push, catch these waves. And SK continue to set up these traps. All it takes is for one person to fall for it. It'll all fall apart for Rogue. There's the initial ulti, a lot of CC burn, but just nowhere for Execute to go. And with the support down, poor scoreline. Some of the strengths of Vi. Once you're in an advantageous position, you just existing on the map. But SK have just better range, better poke. Rogue don't have any cooldowns to throw. They just are going to run face first in here. Malrang tries to make it over the wall. 3K, excellent pinch. Patrick off to the side that wants to win the fight. 2K, the objective getting lower. Bukata wants to finish it. Malrang goes into the pin, but he cannot steal it. Still tries to follow up. Tries to find the angle. Malrang goes down to Genex. The time for a bit of revenge after that landing phase. Finally, the penetration is there. Adam running. Bukata on the chase. Reeker and Kadui still standing, looking to come into the fight as well. SK get the objective. It's a bit close. It's a bit scrappy, and it's a flip. But hey. Coin came up heads.
Malrang tried his absolute best to steal that Baron away, but the fight's not done.
No, it's not. Kadui, though, relatively untouched. Execute about to get chunked through. This Ezreal is so strong. Patrick is trying to go. It's a 2v1. Kadui tries to flash. No! The shockwave. Larson, Patrick barely holding on, but round two, baby, another challenger approaches. 180 carry falls. They just send another in. Well played on the shockwave from Larson, but SK totally dominating.
Things are getting chaotic on the Rift. I think SK only has 2 Barons left after all of that. They committed for more kills. I think they may have overextended a bit, but they will walk away with a number of towers. We'll look back as SK set their sights on the base.
SK do have to be careful. Or not. Larson locked up, about to get one shot. Flashes up safety. Loopy keeping the fight going. Can't even push a button. Larson burning, ticking, but he's running for his life. Loopy still in the midst of the entire team. The tower will fall. The re-engage now coming in. Loopy likely to go down. Doing untouched at the back. Patrick coming in a bit over-eager. Larson with
like the Galio would deter them from doing that, but apparently not. Well, now Rogue have a big opportunity. They got a number of shutdowns there. They will secure the mid-tier 1. What was a vision
that they've had, the access that they've had, but Genex on the flank, a good angle. It should be impossible for this to be stolen away. There's a Callista combined with a Smite. So Rogue should feel comfortable knowing that they can get the soul, but instead the call is to turn on to Adam. He goes golden for a second. Now the Infernal is there. Adam trying to live as long as he can. 2-man taunt going forward. Execute, finding 2, locking up. Excellent knockup going in. Adam still getting chunked out though. Kadui trying to make the difference, trying to make it all happen. Rogue, yeah, they got the objective, but their backline is being shredded. Malrang forced to ults to get away from the Ezreal. Patrick running. Oh, the soul feels good, but death certainly does not. It's an inevitability. Patrick finally.
And they need none of the peel to come through.
Okay, so it was much easier, I think, for Rogue in my head when we kept it simple as push all your R buttons at the same time. Malrang wants to be the difference. That's it!
Delete it in the blink of an eye. But Rogue, do they want to keep fighting? Taunt from Loopy now going in. Patrick caught in the middle. Patrick trying to get the hell out because Kadui just continues to poke and it's falling apart. SK, despite instantly losing their mid laner, it doesn't matter because Rogue are completely out of damage. The whole team fight falls apart. SK are just stronger.
The shotgun was lethal, but it only had one bullet. Then SK came back with the machine gun and they mowed Rogue down. Rogue with only a single member left. He's trying to TP back to base, but SK set their sights on the Nexus.
Pushing through. Wave standing behind them. They won't have supers, but they have the mites.
14 seconds on execute. Larson shockwave is close. Kadui trying to find the poke. Bukonic tries the Q flash, completely whips it, but how it's going to cost him. Bukonic might just give his life for trying to Q flash. He resurrects. He's going to come back. SK, they should just end the game here, right? There's no way. The ball working its way in, redemption going through, but it's eyes on the Nexus. SK not taking the risk, trying desperately to finish the game, and they will be able to do so.